Okay, we are going to work on something called a Wonder self-portrait. This is from the book Wonder. We're going to look at the cover of the book and we're going to use that as our inspiration. And it's going to be an encouraging type of art because we're going to write a lot of words that describe our character, words that we feel like would describe yourself. So you do have a guide I'm going to give you. We're not drawing the face, so we're going to be drawing the head and the hair and then one eye as you see in the cover of Wonder. So this guides is just understand this is for more of the head shape in the hair. There's lots of ideas, and remember you're drawing your self-portrait, so not what you think you want to look like. Yes, I think her hair is cute, but I don't wear my hair like that. So you've got to think, you can, obviously girls, you do wear it in a ponytail at times. So there's a bunch of different examples from the handout that you can use to draw out your hair. Again, not the face. So please make sure you do return the handout to me because I am keeping those. So again, we're going to be drawing this part first. Again, not the shoulders, just the head, the ears, and the hair. I'm drawing myself, so please understand. Don't think I'm, don't copy mine exactly. We are using a permanent marker because we're going to be using liquid watercolors to give our face a wash color. So make sure you understand, do not write your name with the permanent marker because it will show through when we paint. So once you draw it with your pencil, and then you outline it with your permanent marker. So again, we are not using any type of washable marker. Please don't use that. It will be pencil and permanent marker. I'm going to skip the pencil because I've already drawn mine out, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm going to go straight for the permanent marker so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the top, this is the bottom. You could always fold your paper to help give an idea of where the center is. I don't really want a big crease. So my face, which is my U, is going to be in the middle. Again, we're not doing a neck. So my ears, make sure that your ears are straight across. I like to do this little V inside my ear. Again, that's up to you. Okay, my hair. So I have no bangs, but my hair does come across the front of my face. So, and it's always curled. So I'm going to add that part in first. And then it gets past my shoulders. So technically, since I don't have shoulders drawn, I'm just going to come and kind of draw it and then back up to my head. Again, mine is wavy. Now, once you draw your hair out, you are going to take your permanent marker and you're going to color in your hair. I know your hair may not be black, but again, my hair's not black, but we are looking at the cover of this book to try to recreate our own version of it. So if your permanent marker is drying out, just toss in the trash can, grab another one from the big bucket that is sitting on my table. Just don't put it back in there if it's already drying out. So I'm going to kind of jump ahead. I know you don't want to watch me color in all of my hair. Okay, you can see it took me a couple times of finding a good permanent marker, so it may take you a while. And be aware, I'm going to be posting these in the hallways of our school once we finish them. So take your time and really make the lines of your hair, like fill it in. Don't skimp on the fill it in because I think it really makes a big difference when you have the hair really filled in nicely. Okay, so before we add the words, we're going to do the wash within our face. Oh, the eye. Almost forgot the eye. Okay, so again, there are a few different types of eyes. You can kind of look at the handout. I mean, here you have like more simple, and we're only doing one eye. These are obviously more simple eyes that you can see. I know some of you are really good at drawing eyes, way better than Miss Lawson. So again, my eye is not going to be not super fancy, but not super simple. So let me get I can't remember which one was a good one. Okay, so we're doing the left or right. I don't care which one. Again, your ears and your eye are in the same plane. Like I shouldn't have an eye up here, eye down here. And again, I'm not doing a very difficult one. Okay, so super simple. I just did the eye shape and then a circle and left a little highlight in, and then I did add a little bit of an eyelid, not an eyebrow, just an eyelid. So you've got to figure out what kind of eye you're doing. Again, I suggest you do it with pencil, then outline it with your marker. Now I've drawn it, so do not forget, flip it. Obviously that's why we don't write our name with a permanent marker. So write your name before we move to the watercolor part, because once we get the water on it, you don't want to flip it over. Now our tray, please be super careful. When you get it, you're going to see they're all closed. This is the liquid watercolor that we've used, I believe, in the past. We have our warm colors, which are yellow, pink, and orange. And then you have your cool blue, green, and purple. So you're not doing all 6. You've got to pick, do you want your warm or do you want your cool? All 3 for the cool or all 3 for the warm, not all 6. We're not mixing and matching because then it'll turn to mud. You have your water because you will need to clean off your brush to do this. So I think I'm going to go with my warm. I'm more of a pink, red, orange kind of person. Taking the tops off, hold it, carefully pop it, carefully put it back in the little cup. If you can pop it off with it in the cup, it's probably smarter. Sometimes these are really hard to tell. This is yellow, this is pink, and this is orange, I believe. So I'm going to start with the lighter color on bottom and move up. So it should be yellow, pink, and orange. I think that's right. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight to my yellow and paint yellow on top of that. And see, this paper doesn't really do it. So, okay. So then I'm going to wash it off. Quickly go straight to pink, because I kind of want them to work into each other, not into my eye. Again, I kind of want my yellow and my pink to blend a little bit on the ears. I do want the ears since they're white. And then I'm going to try to wash it off, go straight to my orange so they blend in a little. Again, because we don't have watercolor paper, it doesn't technically do what I wish it would do, which would be bleed into each other, but they do a little bit. If you work quickly, they should kind of blend into each other a bit. I'm going to wash off all the paint and just see if I can add water on top if it kind of makes it blend in. A little bit. I'm going to add a little orange to this top of this ear. Okay, so that is your goal. You want to take the 3 colors, start with one, and then work quickly to the next, and work quickly to the next. Just work quickly by building your 3 colors on top, and they should bleed a little into each other, and that's the look we want to go to. Again, we're just doing the face and the ears, not the eye. Leave that alone. This will go to the drying rack. This will dry, and the next step will be adding our words of character. When you're putting your tray up, please make sure all paints are closed. You should hear a snap or a pop, because if you walk back there and accidentally trip or fall or bump into someone, all that paint will spill. Again, you are all responsible for washing your paintbrush, and I've been checking paintbrushes and you have not been doing a good job. I hope you are working better. Get your hand in there, get the water, and rub all the paint off onto your hand in the water before you are putting it back in here, because I'm not washing them, and if you don't wash your brushes, you're going to end up with a crunchy, crusty, dirty brush next time you paint, like this one. So please make sure you are taking care of the brushes that are in your cup for your table, because those are always staying at your table. And once you wash that, put it back in the house, put your tray back. I will take care of the water cup. Again, this is going to the drying rack.